Hello YouTube. I've just finished my degree work. I don't know whether I've graduated yet, but I've finished my degree work and well, I was looking around for stuff to do. Came across one of, well, the newest Amazing Atheist video where he was describing, well, that he's now a partner with YouTube, and along the side of this was sponsored websites, including one which this video is about, anointed-1.net, with the very humorous claim, "Is atheism against the law?" And of course I just had to have a look at this website. Absolutely just had to, because that title, "Is atheism against the law?" just drew me to have a look to see what they had to say. And they start off fairly badly, really. I'll link the website on the side, along with a few others which I'm probably going to be using to counteract this website, which I've read already. It's not a very big one, considering that it's sponsoring YouTube and they've got to pay for web space as well. It's not exactly a big one. Well, they start off, "Atheism is a lack of belief mentally which rejects the existence of anything supernatural." Very good start. Correct. By default, atheists are also naturalists and evolutionists. Incorrect. Atheists do not say anything about naturalists and evolution. They just are more generally inclined to believe in the scientific method than other belief systems. Well, can't really call atheism a belief system, than any belief system, which of course atheism, is not. They believe that there is a natural explanation for all circumstances and nothing has ever occurred that has a supernatural answer. Correct. While atheism does not break any state or federal laws, it does break several scientific laws. Wow. I wonder which ones these are. A scientific law is defined as the observance and recognition of a repeatable process in nature. It is widely accepted as a statement of fact and universal truth. Not always, it's the closest thing we have to a universal truth. They're not widely accepted as a statement of fact among scientists. They're just considered, we have nothing that says otherwise, these are very likely to be true. They're models of the world. Scientific laws do not need complex external proofs. They do. They have reams and reams of external proofs. Gravity, the law of gravity, well, it's the theory of gravity, sometimes called the law, these require reams of experiments carried out to show that these things are true. It's not just like, say, oh, the sun rises, it's a law that the sun must rise every morning. No, that would be their version of a scientific law, but it isn't. Scientific laws need masses of complex external proofs to show that they are correct. Otherwise, they would not be scientific, as is shown on the bottom of this website, where it goes through the scientific method. It's looking like I'm going to have to make a few videos on this as well. They are widely accepted at face value because they have always been observed to be true. No, that's false. the scientific laws of thermodynamics have never been always observed to be true, otherwise they would be a constant throughout history, and they are not. That they would discovered by people, they were thought out. They're not, they've not always been observed to be true. Well, since the observance of them, there's been nothing to go against them. But anyway, continue on. A miracle is an event which is inexplicable by the laws of nature. Correct. A miracle contradicts nature, scientific laws, and atheists typically scoff at the suggestion that miracles have ever occurred. Yes, miracles do not occur for atheists. What scientific laws does atheism break? Let's make sure I'm not going over in the video. Laws of conservation. Now, I'm no physicist, but from what I do know of this, let's have a quick look through. Conservation laws, broadest possible application, consider the most fundamental laws of nature, yes. If matter and energy cannot be created, how did they originate? Where did the entire physical universe come from? Now, from what I know of the very minute amount of research that I've looked into on this whole thing, it's a singularity. The entire physical universe existed in the singularity. It's always existed. And then they go through, say, blah blah blah. Bible-believing theists understand that the world was framed by the word of God, and what is seen did not come from things that are visible. Oh, and what is seen did not come from things that are visible. Like, everything's visible as long as you, in the world, as long as you look at it the right way. Use the right scientific tools to see it. I mean, did radio waves make it? We can't see them. X-rays? We need specialist equipment to see them. God is the one who calls those things that do not exist as though they did. Why couldn't the universe have always existed? Because nothing that has a beginning and an end could always have existed. And they go on, I think, a bit further down to look at God, saying that he's always existed and has no beginning or end, but then the same applies to the universe as what is currently understood. It's always existed. So, well, God's got a closed system. So, epiphany. The universe is a closed system they go through, and wouldn't God as always existing be a closed system, and wouldn't he always tend towards a state of maximum entropy? These are just some silly people. Yet, skeptic asks, if God created the universe, then who created God? God is the uncreated creator of the universe. So the question is, who created God? Is illogical. No, it's not. There is no who. It's a complete logical fallacy to say that God has always existed, yet the universe could not have. It's wrong. If the universe needs a cause, then why doesn't God need a cause? And if God doesn't need a cause, why should the universe need a cause? It doesn't. Such logical fallacies. Then they go on to the law of biogenesis, which I will have to do in the next video.